Yo, Jared.
All right, we are now setting up boys basketball. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Brady, I believe you are our solo student journalist today due to some absences. All right. So you've got some more questions, then we're not going to pass the mic. We're going to just stay with you. So when you're finished, you can say, and now we'll open it up to our visiting journalist.
Okay. Hey guys, Braden Boyer here. First question's for Sean. Sean, this basketball season could be your last. What are you doing to make it count?
I think that as a whole, we're trying to push each other as hard as we can in practice so that we get the most out of the season. Last year, I know we didn't end the way we wanted to. We really wanted to win a section. We wanted to go farther in counties. We really feel that with the new group we've got and how hard we're working right now, we're going to achieve all those goals that we want to set out.
This program has made 5 straight playoff appearances, including quarterfinals exits the past 2 seasons. Are there any specific goals you guys want to achieve this year?
I mean, this season we really want to get past that quarterfinal. We want to be able to make those plays in those big games so that we can get past that.
You guys lost both games to Morris Catholic this year, and then you guys actually open up with Morris Catholic. Is there any adjustments you guys are going to make this year?
As far as adjustments, I mean, we lose a couple people, so we're going to be a little different. But I feel like our preparations are better because we know what their system is. We know what they're going to do, how they're going to try and beat us. But I feel like we're going to be ready for them.
These next 3 are for Jared. Jared, what differences do you see in this team this year than last year's team?
Well, last year we had 2 great athletes who ended up going on and playing college basketball, and a lot of our offense was focused around them. But this season we're definitely making it more of a team-centered offense, and we the focus is more not on each other scoring, but making each other better on the court. Working together. So I think that this year we definitely have more of a I want to say diverse set of guys.
How are your feelings on getting voted team captain? What does it mean to you? Like, especially getting voted by these guys, how young your team is this year?
It means a lot to me. Almost growing up playing basketball with these guys, and like growing up coming to these games all the time. You kind of always dream of being in a position where you could kind of lead a team. And I'm just extremely happy that I've gotten to this point. And, it just means a lot to me, especially with all the younger guys coming in. And, it almost gives me a chance to, I've played with a lot of great basketball players, and it almost gives me an opportunity to give back and, teach some of the things that I've learned.
Last question. How do you guys think you guys match up with other teams in your conference?
Yeah, this year we definitely are in a very talented conference. I think that our team this year, I think we're going to match up very well. I think that we are going to do very good this year in our conference, and I have full confidence in my guys that we will do better than almost expected.
Thank you.
Hey boys, Nick Federico from Morris Sussex Sports. You guys got off to a little bit of a slow start last year and then had a really good January and February. What can you guys do as a team this year to make sure you guys get off to a fast start? You guys can both answer.
I think we need to set the tone early. Last season we did definitely get off to a slow start, but we also, I think we need to start. Like last year, we didn't start getting on a roll until halfway through the season, but I think this year we need to start off hot. We need to definitely just start firing on all cylinders. We need to set the tone early, which we just didn't emphasize last year, but I think this year we definitely should emphasize.
Just going off that, I feel like we played probably the tougher part of our schedule in that first part of the year, so we had those tough games right up front. I feel like our preparation could have been a little better, and I feel like how we're doing in practice right now, how we're progressing, we're going to be very well prepared for our start of this season.
And just to follow up on that, who are some opponents you guys are circling on your calendar and that you really want bad this year?
Definitely we're circling Mars Catholic, because we lost them twice last year. We want to get them back for that. I'd say probably Quantic too, because now they're in our conference. We lost twice to them as well. Definitely Chatham as our crosstown rivals. Anything else?
Definitely HP. Definitely HP.
Thanks, boys.
Any other questions?
Hi guys, I'm Mark Hitch. I'm with the Madison Eagle. I know you two guys. Who else is starting on your team, or do you have your top 5 or top 6 guys together?
Right now, our starting lineup's really not set in stone. We're still trying to work that out.
Mhm.
We've only had, we've had 1 full week of practice.
Mhm.
We're still trying to see who plays well with everyone, who those guys are that are going to start our first game. We still don't know.
Okay. Do you have an idea of center position, the different positions that some of the guys will be playing? I just want an idea of a couple names, just to give people an idea of who's going to be on the team.
As far as last year goes, as far as varsity goes, we had, me and Jared will probably play a little bit. We'll probably play a forward position, both
Mhm.
of us.
Mhm.
We'll have our guards will probably be a combination of Jack Eckert, who played last year. We'll have Jackson Maloney, who was on the team last year. He didn't play all season, but he played in that last game due to injury.
Mhm.
We'll probably have Colin Melvin fill in for a big man position. Will Boyer too. And then maybe Evan Kaleo as far as another guard goes.
hmm Did you play in any summer leagues or have any practices
We
middle of the season?
we played
So a bunch of members of our team ended up going to a camp
hmm
in Pennsylvania at Albright University, and we played over 3 days. I think we played 12 games together.
hmm
And then from there, we've had summer workouts through the entire fall, with great attendance. Everyone came. Everyone was coming in, getting shots up. And we also did have, over the summer, we played against some kids from Mobeard, and we've been getting on the court together a lot ever since the end of last season.
hmm
We've made an effort to really everyone get out, get on the court, get team chemistry going. We started that early.
hmm Are you guys going to change and play more up tempo this year? Or I know since you have, your 2 main scorers have graduated. Are you guys going to change your philosophy or just the way you do things? Or can't you tell?
So I feel like our philosophy, we kind of got away from our philosophy last year. We kind of tailored our offense towards our 2 prolific scorers.
Mhm.
This year we're going to go back to our roots, which is more team basketball, more get everyone involved. I feel like we're also going to pick it up on defense. We might do some things to get up tempo, maybe a little bit of pressing, maybe whatever. But I feel like we'll play a little more up tempo. But as far as things go, we're going to be a little bit of a different team this year.
Is it fun playing on a team where more jobs are open and there are opportunities for people?
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more fun when you get everyone going, right? You're having a good time. You're playing with everyone. Team chemistry's there. You're spreading around the ball. Everyone's getting involved. I think it's a better atmosphere to play in.
Okay. Who have you scrimmaged so far, or have you?
Our first scrimmage was yesterday, and we played Montville.
How'd you do?
We felt like we came out of the gates a little slow, which was a little reminiscent of last year, but we picked it up by the end. I feel like it was a good way to show us where we're at right now and what we need to work on and improve today in practice and then going forward.
Do you know if you're playing in a Christmas tournament this year, or
We are, in fact, playing in a Christmas tournament.
do you know where or what?
We are going to play in the Del Barton Christmas tournament, the J.P. Flynn Invitational,
hmm
and that'll be at Del Barton.
Are you guys opening up as against Catholic as well?
Yes, we are.
Is that because you're such rivals? Is that going to be like a test for you guys as to just how far you've come?
I feel like it's going to be a good test as far as the first game of the season, as Mars Catholic is a very good team.
Mhm.
I feel like it's good to come out against a really good opponent, but we're going to be prepared for him.
Is Hanover Park still a big game against you guys?
I would say yes. HP is always a big game against us.
Mhm.
That atmosphere is always awesome as far as rivalry goes. Gets intense.
Is there anything else that people should know about you guys?
I think that people should know that we will, we're going to leave it all out on the floor this year. Without a doubt, we will. We're going to get back to the, as our coach says, the hard hat, handyman work style of basketball where we're crashing hard, boxing out, make sure we're diving for loose balls. So I definitely think that this year we're going to be getting back to our roots for sure.
Where did the two guys that graduated, where did they end up going to school? Do you remember?
So Drew Stack, he's playing at Portland right now.
Okay.
And Danny is playing at Hartwick.
Portland out west, or?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, great. Thank you, gentlemen.